4 hours. So Nani knew 4 hours away to the marsh.
Yeah, but my father and them used to go fishing in those marshes. They used to go hunt. See, they had a hunt club in the marshes. They had just so many people that belonged to this club. You could not go, you didn't dare go in there and start hunting. They had their legal right to shoot you. If you went in there and started with the deer season and all of that, it actually happened that some people who were killed, they were Vietnamese or one of those foreign countries. They actually went in the people that a blind is where the people go to hunt for the deer and all the deer season. I think they were Vietnamese or someplace out in the Asian country. They actually went in somebody's blind. You don't do that, man. They shot them. They wouldn't come down, so they shot them, and they were legal to do that. Poppy went deer hunting. My dad took him hunting after we were married, and he shot a deer. Only thing is he shot a female, and you don't kill female deer. No, he saw it.
He got the kill.
He wounded it. One of Poppy's friends went and finished it, but legally, he could claim that deer. But because it was Poppy's son-in-law, he gave it to him.
So he had some street cred.
And so there's an initiation ritual when your first deer. They take the stomach, empty it out. Most of the times they rinse it. They did for Poppy, and then they put it on. They put blood from the deer on your face, and then they put the stomach over your head.
Do you have a picture of that?
For Poppy, that was my father's son-in-law from up north, so they were very lenient with him. Like that said, he says.
So Poppy put the stomach over his head.
Poppy and one of the other guys did. I don't know if they did that. I know they put some of the blood on his face, and that's all. But usually, it's much worse for people back home.
Yeah.
But It was Poppy. It was Pete's son-in-law, so he got away with just a little bit of blood on his face. But he got the heart. You bring the first deer, you get the heart, and he would bring it to your wife. I said, "What do you want me to do with that?"
He brought you a deer.
He gave you his heart.
Oh, yeah. This is what they do for the first deer that you kill. And
interesting.
Like I said, it's a big club.
What did you do with it? Did you guys cook it, boil it? You just throw it out?
I gave it to my mother.
What'd your mother
what
do
to
with
do?
it?
I don't know what to do with it.
What'd your mom do with it? Cook it?
I don't remember, to be honest with you. I do not remember. But I know my dad took my husband deer hunting with him. So that was nice. He liked Pete.
Everyone loved Poppy. Poppy is the best.
There is a part in the book that stood out to me where Kaya is fishing with her dad, and she's fishing and she gets the fish and they're going to kill it, but she looks in its eyes and she doesn't like it. She has a hard time killing it. I know Ari, you weren't there, but when Mom and Hannah came to Texas, we went to the rodeo. And I remember Hannah was she gasped when they were
sewing.
Yeah, when they were lassoing the bull because they pulled it from both ends and it stretched out the bull. And that was the most gruesome thing we saw in the rodeo. But
everyone was like,
yeah, to me, that everything else felt okay. That felt like a little bit further in terms of inhumane. But I thought it was interesting that Kaya, there was another point too where she's cooking food and I think I'm going to cook mussels because mussels don't have eyes to look at me when I'm cooking it versus the fish. And so it's just interesting because she's super in tune with nature, but she has this empathy for the food that she's eating. I raised that to pose the question, do you feel bad at all today? Nani, do you think that the hunting was, would you still hunt today? Do you think there's anything wrong with hunting? With killing animals like that?
It was food to eat. It was not hunting just to have a trophy on the wall. It was food. Definitely.
So for survival.
I don't think I could have done anything to shoot a deer with the little Bambi eyes. Oh, you can't how can they have those cute little eyes, little Bambi eyes? It's unbelievable. Like I said, but no.